training tool, and today I'm going to show you some exercises that you can do if you are experiencing knee pain. That is one of the things that I deal with many of my clients, and so I'd like to show you some things that you can work on to help strengthen your legs, strengthen your knee joint, and hopefully keep most of that pain away. First off, let me start by saying that knee pain can be caused by many different reasons. You may need to see a doctor to get to the bottom of your pain. I've also had experience with people having knee pain because they have incorrect form on some of the exercises that we're doing. So don't give up on doing things like squats and lunges because you think you can't because of your knees. It very well could be related to your form, and you'll need somebody to check that out for you to determine that. One of the things that I like to do that seems to be pretty good for most people who have knee pain are hip extensions, or some people call these bridges. Now I'm going to use my plyometric box here. I'm going to come down. If you're in the gym, you can use a bench. If you're at home, you can use your sofa or a chair. And if you have a stability ball like this, you can also do those on there as well. So I'm going to take this bar, put it right over my hips. Make sure my feet are directly beneath my knees. Pull the core in so I've got good core stability. I'm going to drop the hips down towards the ground, and then I'm just going to shoot those hips straight back up and at the same time fire into my glutes to squeeze through. So one of the things you want to make sure that you're doing is firing in the glutes, really squeezing as you lift those hips and get them up as high as you can. If you're on something hard like this, you can always put a mat there to help protect your back if it's a little too intense. But the benches at the gym are going to be padded so they'll feel a little bit better. Now these are a great exercise to do even if you don't have knee pain. I will tell you that there's a nice little piece of equipment called a squat sponge that if you're going to do heavier weights for that, you'll want a squat sponge to put over the bar so that it doesn't put too much pressure on your pelvic area. So that's the first exercise you can do, hip extensions or bridges, which way you want to call those. Next, I'm going to take you down to the mat. I don't really like the name of these, but some people call them sissy squats. If it hurts for you to kneel, go to Walmart, pay a couple of dollars to get this little garden pad to put up underneath your knees. It's padded, it helps it to feel better, and it's a wonderful, cheap way to keep the knee pain away as you're doing this. With your sissy squats, you're gonna sit all the way down and then come all the way back up. Now, I've got a little issue here with sitting my glutes all the way down to my heel, so I'm not going all the way down, but if you can, I want you to do that. And then when you come up, you really tighten through those glutes. Keep the core tight all the way through your sissy squats. I would actually call these half squats. Good. Now this next one is just going to depend on how bad your knee pain is. Some people are going to be able to do this, some people aren't. Start out with 1 foot forward. Think about pushing through that front heel and through the back toes. So it's like a lunge position, but you're just going to bring yourself up and then slowly lower yourself back down. So you get to practice that lunge position and strengthen those muscles as you take it down and up slowly. And again, this one might be too intense depending on your knee pain, so that's something you're going to have to check on to see if you can do. And of course you would do both sides with one leg in front and then the other. The next one I love, most everybody can do this. If you have a dumbbell, you can put it behind your knee, just a light dumbbell, 5 or 10 pounds. You're going to put your hands right directly beneath your shoulders, take that back leg, lift it up and squeeze, and then tap the knee down. I call these donkey kicks. These are old school, we've been doing them for years, but you know what? If you've got knee pain and you need to strengthen the glutes and the hamstrings, this is a great way to do it. You can also straighten that leg out. You can use leg weights, ankle weights. Strap those around your ankles and make this a little harder. If you're just starting out, do it without weight and then add as you get stronger as that gets easier. The stability ball, you can do tons of different exercises on the stability ball. These I call inner thigh squeezies. You're going to take the ball, put your hands on it, drop the knees down forward, sitting up tall, and then you're just going to squeeze and relax. Squeeze those inner thighs and relax. Looks like you're not doing much, but you will feel these as you do them. It's really good for your inner thighs. From there, I'm just going to take it onto my belly on the ball. You can also do your leg extensions here, your hip extensions, squeezing it up, taking it down. Again, you can add the leg weights, the ankle weights to this to make this more difficult. And then the next ones I'm going to show you, we're going to do face up and face down curls for the hamstrings. So face up, I'm going to lie down on the mat, put my feet on top of the ball, take it all the way back, hands down by the side, shoulders relaxed. I'm going to take and lift my hips up into the air, squeeze my tush, keep my abs tight, and then curl it in, extend it out slowly. These are great for your hamstrings. You can also do this in a reverse direction. You flip it over onto your belly. Take the ball, place it on your calves. Lie down flat so you don't have any kind of stress in your back. Squeeze your heels against the ball and relax. Squeeze, relax. Good, so that's just your face down curls there. And then the last couple ones I'm going to show you, I'm going to use a looped band. So this is just a band that is one single loop. And you're going to put this on. Sometimes you may have those flat bands lying around. You can tie those and make those into a loop. It's just easier. These are easy to just go ahead and do. I'm going to put it right above my knees. So not on top of my knees, but above them. All right, I'm going to place those feet right beneath my knees. Belly button is in. Lift up. I can do a open, take it back to normal, tap it down. That adds a little outer thigh work. Squeezing through the tush, squeezing through the belly button, keeping that core tight. Bridge lifts with an open and close. Good, and then just relax out of that. So those are some exercises that you can do if you are having some issues with your knee pain. Remember to have your form checked. See the doctor if it's something that's been bothering you for a while. And one last exercise before I forget, I'll show you. Sitting in a chair, something where you can sit up nice and tall. Think about your quadricep muscle in the front. Leg extensions, tighten that quad, extend that leg as far as you can. Bring it back down. Again, you can use your ankle weights with this one as well. Really good to strengthen through that quad. So remember this, your knee is a joint. All of the muscles that are surrounding that joint need to be stronger to make the joint stronger. So we want to strengthen the quadricep in the front, the hamstring in the back, the calf in the back, the tibialis anterior in the front, the inner and outer thighs, abductors and adductors. So if you strengthen those muscles, you are in turn going to strengthen that joint. So even with the knee pain, try to do what you can to get those leg muscles stronger. Thanks for joining me today. See you later.